Hey gamers, Foxfires here, and it's a happy 3rd birthday to Orbus, and there's a new questline to celebrate the anniversary. You can find the anniversary NPC to the right of the player house, coming out of it, and just wave and talk to the NPC to get the first quest. The first quest in the line celebrates the dungeons. There have been more than a whopping 240,000 dungeons completed, which is really incredible for the first VR MMO. You're tasked with venturing into broken halls, the sewers, and the crypt to find and retrieve a small boss statue that's been hidden in each dungeon. The statues are well inside each dungeon, so it'll be easiest if you can join up with a few friends rather than trying to solo it. I think it's actually a fun way to bring the community together for the celebrations. If you're struggling to find some of the statues and want a little bit of help with the locations, I've got you covered. First up, broken halls. The statue's lurking in the alcove just before the final corridor turns towards the last boss, and the statue looks like a mini version of the final boss. A floater and 2 sticks are guarding him, so we found we couldn't pick up the statues during combat, so clean up the monsters first and then go for the statue. Next up, the sewers. This statue is a bit harder to find. We expected to find it somewhere between our path from the first boss to the last boss, kind of like with the broken halls. But when we still hadn't found it after we beat the dungeon, we split up to comb the place again. I spotted it on the far side of the slime boss's room, up the little ramp on the far side. It looks like a miniature version of the slime boss too. Lastly, the crypt. After you defeat the first boss, carve your way through the monsters towards the Lich King. And when you get to the part of the dungeon, when you're overlooking 2 of the purple tear floaters, you'll see that the Lich statue is lurking at the back part of that alcove there. And we found this one a bit overwhelming, because when you go to the back of the alcove to pick up the statue, the monsters on the other side of the wall will do a proximity aggro and come around the corner for you. And you may have trouble picking up the statue until you're out of combat again. This caught us totally by surprise because more and more monsters kept showing up. It seems a bit unfair that the monsters do this, but it was a really fun epic fight in the end. So, armed with his knowledge, I wish you well adventuring into the dungeons and slaying some bosses to get the statues for the anniversary celebrations. You can turn the quest in to the anniversary NPC for a cute penguin head transmog, and then the other quests in the line will also give you a different part of the transmog. The next quest in the quest line celebrates the dragon races, and you have to hunt for 3 dragons hidden in the world. Stay tuned for the next video if you want some help finding those dragons. As always, thanks for watching gamers, I'm Foxfires, and I'll see you in game.